Hello? Hello? Chat, I know there's 3,000 of you here right now, but this is only for space. This is the first day. This doesn't matter to any of you. When I message space for things for stream, I always put in like qualifiers, or I say like, can you swap it, or like swap please, or like whatever. And I recently decided that I'm gonna start only saying swap and like commands because it is faster for both of us, but it makes me feel really rude. And so space, I'm sorry that came across as really curt because I just messaged him swap today for the first time ever instead of can swap. So, anyway, I hope you're not mad about that. It's more efficient that way. Wow, how rude. Yeah, and that's what we're changing it up, okay? That's so mean. So demanding. It's a command. How rude. Yeah, space is pissed. Wow, that's so mean. I know, I'm sorry. Clear comms, W efficiency. Clear comms. Alright. Thank you so much. Thank you for the subs. Crisis, OJ, Gnome Child, Moosims, Tamoya, thank you so much. Just like every CEO is crazy. Just like every CEO is crazy. I freaking ran CS last night with half my staff. But Textrim, thank you for the 16 months. Subbed for the first time. Whoa! Thank you for the primes. Holy sleep. And Nun de Moose, thank you so much. Thank you. Beloved, thank you. Wow, there's so many subs. Thank you guys so much. She's not a regular CEO. She plays CS2. Desire 74 is subbed for 2 months. Thank you. Wow. C Desire, Beloved, Livy. Thank you so much. Coxie, Hugging the Raven. 63 months is crazy. Thank you so much. All right, chat. How we doing? Hello. I do have to say I'm gonna mute this for a second, but I will thank everybody. Buggy, thank you very much. Kanosa, thank you. Zaishi, thank you for the tier 3. Wow. Neon, thank you. This is the first time that I've been live on my channel since TwitchCon, right? No. Okay, I guess I was live with Jason, co-streaming. But this is the first time, like, you know what I'm saying? Coleman, Gall, thank you. Stark, thank you. Right? I don't remember. I think so. Yeah, so I was live with Jason, but this is the first time that like I have been live on my channel since TwitchCon. And so I know that I said this on Jason's stream, but I need to do a formal, serious thank you so much to you guys for everything, for the Pixel Project campaign that we thought would take 6 months, for doing it, completing it in 3 days. It is like actually crazy. Not something that any of us expected. Yes, you guys are insane. You're the best ever. I think it was a crazy idea, and we just did not expect it to take that long, or we didn't expect it to happen so fast, and so we're super grateful, and it's got to be like a freaking record. $1 million in 3 days is none of us, I don't think, have wrapped our heads around that. Like, news outlets are reaching out because they're like, what is going on? It is like, it's really crazy, guys. Like, this is a incredible feat. So thank you so much. Coolest thing we've ever done, I think. Coolest thing ever. So crazy. And then also, I know that I said this on Jason's stream, but like, holy shit. Huge shout out to Jason the Ween for that treasure train and for matching half of it. Jason, over the course of that stream and his donation from TwitchCon, donated over $90,000 to Alveus, which is also something that's really impossible to wrap your head around, and it is so generous and so kind. So thank you so much to Jason and NMS and that community. And then thank you to all the other streamers too that have contributed to Alveus. At the Pixel Project, I know there were some streamers that came in with some really big donations, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful to have so many awesome people in this industry supporting what we do. And then also the streamers over the years who have helped to grow Alveus into what it is. There's a lot of them. So we're just really grateful. And then you guys. Number one, obviously. Thank you so much. It has been an absolutely incredible week. Can you hit record if it's not recording? Okay. Crazy week. Crazy week. And then also, do you guys see the freaking Mr. Beast video? This is the craziest week ever. Alveus, what year is it? 2025. Q4 2025. We're going crazy. That was wild. That was nuts. Okay, I saw one no. Alveus was in Mr. Beast's last video. Mr. Beast made a video. Mr. Beast saves 1,000 animals. And so we were lucky enough to be a part of that video. I was lucky enough to be a part of 2 parts of that video. I went and was a part of the mini horse rescue that he did, which was really, really awesome and super wholesome. It was a really fun shoot. And then he came here with his team, and there were like 100 people here, literally. And we redid the emu enclosure. We were able to rescue another emu. This is why I told you guys why I was being really weird about Noli's name. Because everyone was like, what is that? What is the name Noli? Like, what is that? What does that mean? And I was like, you'll find out. Like at the end of October or something. Like you'll find out at some point. And yeah, the reason that her name is Noli is because Jimmy wanted to name her. And so I said yes. And he was like, her name is Nolan's mom. So now we call her Noli for short instead of Nolan's mom. But yes, her full legal name is Nolan's mom. So that's why her name is Noli. That's why her name is Noli Cannoli Guacamole. But on the real, I didn't really know what to expect being a part of a video like that, at that scale. And I didn't know how much time we would have in that video. You know, I was like, we're probably just going to be like cut in a few seconds. And we were a really significant part of it. And I'm so grateful for that because it's at like 45 million views or something crazy in a day. Which is just it's crazy, not fathomable. They were super generous, donated $50,000 for us to work on this property next door that I'm showing you today. So that's super cool and super exciting. And obviously brought us Noli, or helped us rescue Noli. And so that's huge. Insane reach. And they were so kind about highlighting the live cams. Like a whole segment that was like with the feed command. How cool is that? We were really in there, guys. Like, so cool. So cool. Cats Guy, thank you for the 13 months. Yeah. Amazing stuff. So Alveus is super on the up right now, and I'm just so happy about it. So thank you guys for making that happen. Someone said something that reminded me to say something, and then I forgot. Alveus is super on the up right now, and I'm super excited about it. I have other things to show you today. Today's stream is very exciting because we will be giving you guys a tour of our new property. So as you guys know, oh yes, it was that, Shrez, thank you. Yeah, somebody said KDB said she's coming here on Thursday. Yes, KDB is coming here for a collab on Thursday at 12 p.m. CT. So next collab is, what day is it? Monday? In like 3 days. KDB will be here. Amazing. It'll be so fun. KDB will be here Thursday, y'all. No, not Katy Perry. Better. KDB. Exciting. Okay, so today, very exciting day. As you guys know, we announced at TwitchCon. By the way, hold on, we haven't even talked about that either. The panel. I'm like a little bit biased because I was on it, but like, was it not so good? Like, everybody did so good on the panel, right? It was so good. I think it went so well. The audience was so good. They were so nice. Streaming it was so good. And then that launch went so insanely well. Actually, I need to tell you this. Hold on. Space, could you copy paste so I don't have to look for it? the numbers, like in the first minute and in the first 5 minutes, I don't even remember where those are. I think it's in the Pixel Project DM. You guys have to hear these stats. It's the craziest thing ever. Because you know how you can see on that panel when I was looking at chat and Connor was like, it's 70K. And I was like, no, that's wrong. Because I thought it was 7. And I thought like somebody typoed. But it actually was. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Carius, thank you. Axio, Jenny, Lord Bleeds, Frim, Cat Sky, Ali Dunn, Cloud Wolf, Justice, Strange Cyan, Scyther, Emdro, Trozy, Absinthe, UK Dan, Chaos, Fruit Loop, Nafalo Hiker, Jenna, Buckley, Old Black Bear, Sweaty Tripod, Tiny Jesse, Kibbids, SM Berzer, Malcolm, Triggered, Ozzy, Joshua, thank you guys so much. Okay. In the first 5 minutes after, no, you know what? In the first minute of me announcing that on the panel and chat hearing Command Pixel, $11,000. $11,200 in 1 minute. $11,200 in 1 minute. And then in 5 minutes, $37,510. That's so insane. That is so insane. That's so insane. So insane. I was a part of those 5 minutes. Shout out. Yeah, there's 329 donations in 5 minutes. So insane. All right. So, okay. The panel went super well. As you guys know, on the panel, we announced the Alveus Research and Recovery Institute. We're calling that ARRI. That's why in my title, it says ARRI. ARRI is going to live at our new property. Alveus purchased a new property, and we're going to give you a tour of that property today. The facility is not built yet. Okay, we just got back. It's gonna take a long time. Also, because there are people here, just so you guys know, I wanna be super clear and like help manage expectations here. This is going to take a long time. We raise the money so fast, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be built tomorrow, you know? And same with wolves coming here. This will be the first time that Alveus is applying to be a part of an AZA managed program. And so because these are critically endangered animals, Mexican gray wolves, less than 300 left, red wolves, less than 20 left, they're very carefully managed in captive populations. And so it's not up to us when we get the wolves or which wolves we get or how long this takes, right? And so these are processes that might move slower than you guys are used to us moving at Alveus. We like to move really fast around here, and we have the resources and funding to do that, which we're very good at because of you guys, and we're super grateful for that. But this one is not all up to us how fast we move. Also, you'll see, because we're going to show you the size of the building that we're going to build, we are doing permitting that is not like anything that we do here. And so that also goes through the county and everything, and that takes time that is out of our control. So I want to be very clear. We are all really excited about doing this, and we want to get moving on it, but expect it to move slower than you're used to it moving for what Alveus usually does. I just want to, like, off the bat say that, okay? No complete building with the pixel art by tomorrow. No, unfortunately not. I wish we could do that, but we can't. So just know that as we start this journey, okay? Both in terms of building the new facility and when we get those wolves and how that project progresses. It will be slower than I think you're used to, because that's out of our control. So, anyway, we purchased the property next door to Alveus. I'm going to give you a tour of that property today, and we're going to tell you some of our ideas and what we're thinking. I do want to show you something cool, though, that I know the Alveus channel has seen because we streamed it on Alveus, but you guys haven't seen yet. We have a new addition to Alveus. It's not an ambassador, but it's an ambassador, sorry. It's an ambassador. We have someone to introduce you guys to. Connor is going to help me today. Show you guys the property. He's here. Connor!
Hello.
Hello.
Let's party.
It's time to party, everybody. Luca, Garage, like Butter, just follow Proto. Strays, what up?
Strays.
Prince, King Boy, Carius, Barius, Axio, Jenny, Lord Bleeds, Frim. Thank you guys so much for the subs. Guys, look at this.
It's Skitty Cat.
This is Skitty Cat, everybody. Connor, tell him.
Well, Maya, what kind of tractor is it?
It's a skid steer.
Yeah. This, we got a really, really good deal from Holt Caterpillar, which you didn't get to see a lot of in the Mr. Beast video, but we have some, you saw it in the Alveus video if you watched the kind of behind the scenes video with Mr. Beast, that Holt Caterpillar came out and helped us build Beast Mountain so freaking fast. They donated a bunch of material, or a bunch of tractors for us to rent. And we got to try out this new 2025 255
To kill. Thank you.
skid steer, and it's amazing. Maya, what are some of the key features in here?
I also
that
want
you
to
think
say,
is really cool?
we're really excited to be able to do this. We've gotten to the point where we are renting machinery so much that purchasing.
You want me to tell them the pricing of everything? It's pretty great.
Sure.
All right, so we were doing around $2,000 a month in rental equipment. And Holt Caterpillar was like, hey, we can do way better. We can save you a lot of money. And they gave us basically 0% interest on all this. And with 3 implements and this bad boy, it is a little bit less than $1,500 a month. So we're saving $500.
And he's ours.
He is ours, and it's a 5-year term, and actually less than that now. And it's going great. It's saving us so much time. Like we're saving, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours minimum a week of staff time.
Because it's just here too, yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't have to like wait for the drop off and all that.
Yeah. So no, absolutely amazing maintenance. We've got a really good maintenance schedule. We've got really good warranties on it. It's got, well, Maya, have a seat in there so you can show them.
All right, Jax, you can come check this out. Guys, this is like, it's so nice. It's so nice. Blast, Pickled, Rick, Snowy Falls, Jaquil, thank you so much. I don't know how to open, Skitty. Skitty.
So first of all, we've got this, so when material comes flying, it doesn't hit you in the face and kill you. So safety. The other thing is it's a fully enclosed cab. Maya has AC in there.
There's AC in here. There's a freaking screen. There's a speaker. You can play music in here. This seat is like adjustable and super comfy.
Airbag, air ride seats.
Air ride seats. There's a phone mount for chat. It's not actually for chat, but
Heated seats.
it could be. Heated seats.
Okay, I promise that we needed the advanced computer to deal with some of the implements that we
Darcy,
need.
thank you for the 10. Sorry.
No, you're good. Bluetooth, yes. We needed the advanced computer to deal with some of the implements. So with the advanced computer came the really nice,
Like all the
comfy
upgrades,
features.
yeah.
So it wasn't that much more. It was like $5,000 more. So it really wasn't.
But he's saying it was that much more because of the computer that we needed, not for the like comfy upgrades.
Right.
I asked this question, trust. I was like, did we need heated seats? And he was like, no, it came with the computer.
If we could have saved money, I would have. By taking it out, I would have. So.
Yeah. Engineer, thank you. Blast, thank you.
What we're going to do with this, though, is this is going to become a streaming ambassador. We are going to put a Starlink on the top. We're going to put a Bella box in there with a few SIM cards for sale. We're going to have a camera pointing out and a camera pointing in. And we're going to have the chat phone here. And there's 12 volt and USB power here. And we're just going to leave it in full time. So when we're using it for, more than just like a quick run to move a pallet, we can just, should hopefully turn on automatically. If not, we press a button and we just go live from here and just have
Chat controlled Skitty.
They would ram. Oh, I have a confession. I broke something already with Skitty.
What?
a bird of prey pole.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
A lot of dirt like rock and dirt kick loose, and I spun and tapped it just ever so lightly. So you can take the $85 pole out of my.
One that was in the ground and
Yeah.
knocked it over.
Yeah. So you can take the $85 pole out of my
Okay.
paycheck.
Yeah, for sure. Cam can't dance nimble toe. Thank you. All right, well,
But no, it's super nice.
worse things have happened. That's all right. It's so nice.
Are we gonna go up to Bird Up? Do you want to show that? Or
Do you guys want to see? I guess it's been a while since I've just like streamed and you guys have seen updates. Do you want to like see what's going on?
Oh, can I tell them about this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna nerd out. 30 seconds on the clock. This is a 5-in-1 or 4-in-1 bucket. I don't remember the number. What it does, it opens up from the front here. It's a grapple. It's a grader. It's a bulldozer. It's got multiple like hydraulic systems to it, and it's like one of the best tools that we will have for pretty much doing all construction, because we are applying for commercial permitting for the entire facility because we have to with ARRI, and there's a lot of stormwater drainage stuff to do. And once we have plans from the engineers, because the surveyors have just finished, we'll be able to do a lot of the dirt work in-house. So we're going to save a lot of money by having this, because before we'd have to rent stuff for a long time.
They said we want to see everything. You guys want to look at the reptile room? It's been a long time since you've seen it. I don't think a ton has changed, but like maybe if you haven't seen it.
No.
What? No. Right. Okay. You guys will see it another time.
It's a mess right now because we're working on the fish tank.
All right.
So it's blown out.
Okay, we'll wait for like a fish tank reveal. Freaking emu enclosure. Wait, why? They're changing out some substrate, and so there's just like
It's a mess in there.
stuff like dirt on the floor and stuff, so it doesn't look very nice. If I'm gonna show you guys that, I'll do it the right way. It's a chicken! Oh, sorry, Noli. I thought it was Stompy. She was like, "Why are you talking to me like that?" Where's Stomp? Oh, there's a chicken! Stompy! Stompy! Hi, Noli. Noli has been very brave, guys. She really likes produce, and so she'll take produce out of our hands now. By our hands, I mean our animal care staff. I'm sorry, I should have maybe bought you something. This is Noli, Nolan's mom, if you will. So you don't know her like that.
Splash pad right there.
Splash pad incoming.
Where that white or the
You see that blue water
pipe.
hose? They're getting a permanent splash pad installation, thanks to Jenna and Julian. It'll be concrete. It'll have spouts going inwards, like a kid's splash pad at a park, you know. And we're gonna make it chat controlled, so chat will be able to turn it on and off, as well.
And there'll be another camera over here so you can see this side too, and the splash pad.
Yes, shout out Dink Fam. True. Okay, we have another really cool thing to show you. If you've been watching the Alveus streams over the past few days, you've probably seen this upgrade, but we are massively upgrading the marmoset enclosure right now. Dr. Julie came out, she was a primatologist, and has been super supportive of us and has given us lots of advice on our marmosets. And so she came out to visit and help us revamp their enclosure. So we are currently rebuilding their enclosure, and it's looking freaking awesome. I'm so excited. We are all so excited. So the marmosets are in the nut house right now while they wait on their enclosure upgrades. But this is what we're looking at so far.
We're going so freaking fast.
Yeah, they are moving very fast. Ooh, ta-da! Is it beautiful? Wow! So the walls look different. We got some tongue and groove pine walls. We've got new shelves. Lucas brought in these oak branches that I think are so cool and give it more of a naturalistic feel. I think the marmoset enclosure, honestly, it was really awesome for our marmosets. Like they had tons of space to run around, and they had tons of ropes and stuff, and we're gonna put in all those ropes so they'll have lots more space. But this looks way more naturalistic, which I'm a huge fan of. I think that's awesome for us. They got a bunch of new shelves. They've got a new bridge up there. Actually, Cutie sent us that. I think she got that for her cats or something. I don't know. And then she never used it, and so she mailed it to me, and so we were able to put it up, which is freaking awesome. And then they have bamboo.
Non-invasive
bamboo. And they've got some hides back here as well, and the bamboo's covering those hides, so if they really want to like get in there, they could be in the trees. We are going to mount the cam higher so they can see more stuff, but we're moving it up so that we're moving the perching up so that they have more vertical space, because they really like vertical space. And then their inside space is also changing.
It's crowded, but you can still see good stuff.
Whew. Well, we got a ways to go, but this is
it was raining, so we had to move everything inside.
This is what the inside space is looking like. Painted in there. Gonna put all the perching up in there. But
Iron Mouse screen eventually.
Iron Mouse, yeah. We are trying to get like an iPad and like a computer system built in so that Mouse can call the marmosets when she wants to, or like call in, which is really fun, and I'm really excited about that. I think they'll love that, and I think that'll be really fun for her and her community. You played Knackered, Pip Sprite, Panda Poxy, Cam Can't Dance, Nimbletoe, thank you. Do I have Twitch charity running? Do. Yeah, it'll be awesome. Yes, okay, good, cool. Cool. So that is new marmoset enclosure, very exciting. And then we're gonna walk back and see where we're at with
Leak the Crow stuff.
Fishnu, thank you. Wow. Saber-tooth fly. Thank you. We're very excited for the marmosets. Leak the Crow stuff.
Yeah.
This is the crow enclosure, as you guys know. The crows have been moved from the marmoset enclosure to this enclosure. And Panda, thank you. And now they're going to move again to their very own brand new bird of prey enclosure. So thank you. We are going to move the crows to the back of the property into a new enclosure where all the birds of prey are going to be. And then this enclosure will be open.
Tell them.
What? Tell them what we're thinking?
Yeah.
Are we thinking the same thing?
Yeah.
Because
end of 2026. Yeah.
Mouth it? What? Just type it. Don't mute yourself. Oh! Okay, see, it's a good thing I checked with you, because I thought you were wanting me to say the things that the girls wanted.
What do the girls want?
The thing that you don't want.
That's a lot. What?
Okay, we are talking about redoing this enclosure and making it a giant chinchilla enclosure.
Inside. They're going to be inside.
Inside.
Chinchilla Mountain.
Chinchilla Mountain. No, the chinchillas have a pretty decent setup in the nut house, but it's very hard to include them in collabs. I know every time I do a freaking collab, even though I tell you guys not to do this every single freaking time, everybody's like, you forgot the chinchilla. Okay. The reason that I don't include chinchillas in collabs very often is because we're like, the quality of Alveus in our enclosures is increasing so exponentially and so fast. I think that the least professional segment of our collaborations at this moment is the chinchillas, only because of their current setup. Yeah, because to interact with the chinchillas for the collab, we let them out and then they like run around the nut house, right? And they're so great for collabs though, and like they have a really great story about the fur trade, and so I want to include them more. And I think that, thank you. I think that one of the best ways to include them in collabs is to give them a space that's much more friendly to collaborations like this enclosure. So we would totally, like, close out this inside space so that they have like an inside climate controlled space. And then what are we thinking for outside?
No, outside.
Nothing.
No, because we got to look at a little bit more to it. But they're from the mountains of Argentina. Granted, the domestic version is like way different than the wild version.
Yeah.
But it's all climate controlled, but probably some windows and stuff like that.
Okay.
Maybe when the temperature's right, we can have a little like tiny like run out.
That's
elevated.
Thinking. A run.
But like, it's gotta be pretty small, I suspect.
Okay.
And be supervised time. So.
All right. Well, we're figuring that out. See,
but
Connor,
end of 2026 is the goal for that one. So, because there's really good power and fiber there.
End of 2026?
Yeah. Unless, I mean.
What are you on? There's no way. It is the end of 2026.
No, it's 2025.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Wow.
End of next year.
I thought you were saying end of this year. I was like, there's no way.
Oh, no. I thought you wanted it sooner. I'm like, please, no.
No.
Push Pop's enclosure is doing really well. It's
Push
super
Pop's enclosure
green.
is popping off.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. Ooh, wait, when did that get in here? We planted like pink molly grass in there? Oh, that's new. Or did that just pop up?
They planted all that.
Wow. That looks
Look at all
great.
those pollinators.
Yay!
This is our goal for like all the enclosures moving forward, is to really put in a lot of plants on the outside and inside of the enclosures that are pollinator friendly. So
Yay.
It's pretty great.
All right, we're going to show you guys the bird of prey enclosure progress.
I mean, we've talked about this too, if you want to talk about that.
Sure. So a couple things. Well, one thing for Push Pop's enclosure, you guys might notice, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but behind Push Pop's enclosure, there's like a bunch of space in between her and the wolf dogs. And that space, it's got a ton of trees in it, and it's space that we don't imagine we will use for an entirely different enclosure ever. So instead, Push Pop pasture.
Yeah.
Push Pop pasture, so she can have like a run, so she has more, even freaking more space to walk about and hang out, because otherwise I don't think we'll utilize it, and so that's something that we can do.
That's one easy to do, because it's just wood walls.
Yeah. Smush pasture. And then also for foxes here, same story, kind of with this space and in between the foxes and the wolf dogs. Fox pasture, except I don't like the word pasture in that context.
Fox forest.
Fox forest. Fox forest. So we want the foxes to have like you know how the wolf dog enclosure is open air, so it's like fencing with the cantilever and then nothing on the top. Thank you, Courtney. Lumbrax, thank you. We want to make a similar setup for the foxes so that they have the ability to be outside without a rooftop, with way more space to run around, way more space for enrichment, way more smells, way more plants, more trees, more, all that stuff. So we are going to be doing a huge expansion to the fox enclosure as well. 96, thank you. You guys heard me talk about this with the parrots, because we've recently majorly upgraded the parrot enclosure. At Alveus, because of you guys, we are so lucky to have, thank you so much, Antisocial, thank you. We are so lucky to have the resources that we do to take care of the animals the way that we are, but we also have the resources to improve their existing habitats. And we will continue to do that. We obviously want to continue rescuing animals, and we will do that at Alveus too. But we're really lucky to be in a position where we can improve the existing enclosures of the animals that we have already rescued. And that's not something that a lot of facilities are able to do once they built the enclosure. So super lucky. Thank you guys for that. And we're continuing to do that. We're excited to give them more space.
New cams, we're going to triple the space. And what this allows us to do then is apply for the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries accreditation. Mm-hmm. So Joe reminded me of that today.
I guess the only comparison you guys would have to something like that is AZA. They're not the same thing.
Some of their standards are a little bit better on the enclosure side of things.
Right.
They require less paperwork. AZA, we would here, if we were to do AZA stuff, we would need to hire 3 more staff just for paperwork, for documentation and accountability for AZA, mm-hmm. which is just, it's not realistic right now.
Right. But it's an accreditation that we can strive for our enclosures and the standards that we keep our animals in.
It's really good.
It's a
good
really,
standards.
it's a really, really great standard. Yeah. So we want to work on that. So we will be an accredited facility. That is one of our goals there.
So these are our poles for the bird of prey. There's like one wonky one, don't worry about it. And we're gonna be doing metal netting over the top to allow trees to grow through, while still being able to handle all the crazy storms that come through here. This could handle a tornado.
I like this. I haven't seen this yet.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it's really good.
And it's black onyx is the color type. It's so good.
Cool.
Super safe, because I've been around places that have had storms and birds get out because trees fell on it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be able to hold a tree fall on it. Well, our trees are pretty tiny. But if anything's gonna break, it's gonna be the poles before that netting, so.
Jam, thank you. Christina Hapro, thank you.
Welcome to the massive bird of prey area. Maya, tell them what this is.
Concrete pad.
This is our, we're gonna have
Building.
40% of it be storage because we need more kennel storage back here, and a lot more storage for this whole upper area and for some safety things. And then on this side will be our food prep kitchen. We'll probably end up making it for all of the carnivores up here.
Yeah.
Because this will be where the meat
is. Yeah, then we can have separate food prep areas for like produce and meats, which is much safer.
Guys, we found an amazing concrete pour contractor.
Shout out W Concrete Pourer.
Oh my God. And so cost effective, like we couldn't do it better ourselves. So
W Meat Building. W Meat House.
Building. And then we have, you'll see, we're gonna have a manifold here to control all water features individually. We're gonna have 5 water features in all of the bird of prey enclosures. And after bird of prey, let's talk about the I have some ideas for the other ambassador we could put up here.
Oh, okay.
So we have our corner posts put in for the bird of prey. We're gonna at least be 12 foot tall, and we're gonna have, there's a sample wall back there we'll talk about. And then we sealed it. So these are all gonna last probably like 100 years, because every 5 years we're gonna do water seal on it, Thompson's water seal, and it's gonna be a forever enclosure.
This is 5 enclosures, by the way, guys. So we are building them all at once. This is like, maybe here, Jackson, maybe come over here. See that like square pad back there with the sand in it? That's like the building for this enclosure, and this is one enclosure. Are you gonna run the perimeter?
I can. I mean, this is the smallest one we have, and it's double the minimum size.
This is the smallest one we have. Chat, watch me. Here I am in the corner of the enclosure. This is a corner. This is the smallest bird of prey enclosure. This is another corner. This is the long side. This is the short side. This is the building for this enclosure. And this is the other long side. Oh shit, wait, this is the other long side. Did that help you visualize?
Perching, they'll be able to perch in natural trees. And then you can come over here, Jack. Oh, we've got our water features. Everyone's gonna have a water feature. We have power and water already delivered.
Cool thing about water features, 1, water, very important. 2, enrichment, very fun. 3, sound barrier. So when you have a water feature that has running water, and there's running water sounds, when there's construction and other things that birds of prey, construction noises and people talking and other things that birds of prey are gonna be really sensitive to on this property, they'll have a little bit of that sound barrier. It's like a rain machine going to bed or something, you know?
Where'd my water go? Well, I'll have the contractor do that up later. So we have our 12 by 12 rooms. This is what you guys saw. Why is that concrete? People help with. And we're gonna scoop this like kitty litter. And we're not gonna use any water inside these buildings because water grows mold, and birds of prey are very sensitive to mold. And so we're gonna have AC in here. We're gonna have a little cutout door like the parrots do here, like a 3x3. And then we're gonna have a custom Dutch door, which means the bottom and top opens, and we can allow, you know, different door widths in and out. And then we're not putting windows in it, but what we'll have is if we have to lock them up because it's too cold or something like that, we'll have little inserts that go over the top of each door to allow light in, but not to lose any heat.
Is that L mold?
L mold. Look how we're trying to save all the trees that we freaking can.
Hooray, trees!
And we'll go to the sample wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we should show them the test wall, so you guys can get an idea for what it'll look like what the walls will look like. Birds of prey, for those of you who don't know, we're talking like hawks, falcons, eagles, owls, vultures. Those are all birds of prey.
This, probably one of these two are going to be the crows, because we'll give them the ones with like the smaller trees on it, because they're going to love to perch up,
yeah, little branches,
on these little tiny branches. So they'll get a very natural enclosure, which is amazing.
Yeah,
they're going to love it.
They are going to love it. And then this last one, this is the biggest enclosure. I will show you the size. Here is a corner of the enclosure. Here is the inside building for this enclosure. That's the short side. This is the long side. Oh my God, this is the long side. It's pretty long. This is the short side. This is the long side. Pretty big. Pretty big. Thoughts? Yeah, it's pretty big.
And birds don't really want to fly much. Like, they're really only flying for like food and stuff like that. So they like to hang out and perch a lot.
Yeah.
So this is plenty of space for them. And then depending on what birds we can get, we're interested in maybe doing some free flights and stuff like that. We'll see though.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick. We don't know. We have a few birds in mind that are in need of rescue right now, that we are building out these enclosures like with them in mind. But yeah, if we get any fully flighted birds, would love to free fly.
It would be sick.
So sick.
And something that we did is we built a test wall first, because this is a lot of new techniques, and we learned a lot from this and how we can make it more cost effective. So we
Test
just did this one side. We worked with World Sanctuary to help us design all these and find the most cost effective way to do it, and it is already so much cheaper than we were originally thinking, because World Bird has it figured out. And this is the type of stuff you'll see at San Diego Zoo as well. But we have I'm not gonna get all the details, but we came up with a specialty system to make sure we consistently pull this wire, which hasn't been done before, which is kind of crazy. So we have a specialty measuring system to keep everything consistent. We've got a tongue and groove wall here. And we have wired buried. The only thing we're worried about here, not really worried about coyotes getting it, but maybe like boar or wild pigs, feral pigs.
Yeah, but they haven't gotten
We've gotten some over by Awa and Aquila.
in through the perimeter
Yeah.
fence? Oh.
They dug under it. So, but it's also really good for, we have to have that for our standards with the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. So this is really strong, but also they can hide below this and kind of get out of the way of whatever they want to as well. So it makes them feel safe in here. So, and then yeah, we'll have netting.
Would you say
across the
30 to
top.
50?
40, 50 feral?
40,
I would say
50.
no. Did I
What
say
did you-
30, 40?
I don't know what you said.
I don't.
30
I
to
didn't
50
mean to say
feral
30,
hogs?
40.
I don't even
said-
know what you said that in reference to. 30 to 40.
Oh, I don't even know. Feral hogs getting in. Feral pigs, my bad.
Yeah, I don't know what he said. Anyway.
It's a meme? Oh, I didn't say that.
Oh. That's a 30 to 50 feral hogs is a meme. Okay, thank you guys for being here today. So,
Don't look at that.
this is the fifth enclosure. Oh! Skitty ate this pole.
I'll fix it.
Skitty snack. It's all right.
Well, we're gonna use that pole for perching anyway, so that works. They're gonna start the inside tomorrow. Inside
Yay!
buildings for it. So.
Yay. Amazing. Isn't that fun, guys? Isn't that so cool? Freaking cool. Dude, Awa and Akila are so excited.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a key, huh?
Nope.
Dang it. Someone stole my keys, I think, again.
Oh, Ella.
Okay. Well, chat, I would bring you in with Awa and Akila because they look excited to see us, but I don't have keys. So.
This would be, this expansion over here, I'm leaving for birds of prey in the future if you ever want to add more.
All right.
So.
And then over here, guys, I might have a new neighbor.
Well, I've got to put a water tank over here, like a big one. We're gonna put it in the ground.
Okay.
Because we're low on water pressure up here because we're so far away from the well and we don't want to re-drill another well. But also for commercial fire, we have to have like a giant tank.
Mm-hmm.
And I was smart and I went ahead and pre-ran 2-inch conduit both here and there so we could expand out whatever. I was thinking maybe birds of prey, but maybe we could do this other guy back here, which would be really good.
That is smart.
And there's lots of sun we can utilize up here.
I mean,
We'll
yeah,
have the
and
water.
from here to here too, it's huge.
I mean, that could be another enclosure. I mean, it could just be this or that enclosure
this
expanding
way.
over there. Yeah, you expand it that way. It depends on how big you want to make it.
Guys, we've recently started having conversations.
Wait, get them to guess.
They're guessing. They're guessing blue whale. They're all saying blue whale.
What's the game where they guess the letter? Like the letters in the
Hangman.
Jeopardy? Oh.
Blue whale, a beluga, a polar bear, a red panda, a wombat, a shoebill stork. Just so you know, there's not one that we are like, oh, we're rescuing this thing in like 4 months. It's not like that. It's just that we recently started talking about the species and how many are in need of rescue and how important their story is to tell.
And Lucas is very passionate.
And Lucas is very passionate about the species, and
if we get one, he'll have to stay here forever.
yeah, we're locking down Lucas. No, we have recently started talking about the possibility of rescuing an American alligator.
There's lots of them that come from very cruel, like bad pet owners that get rescued. So we could do a lot for that animal.
I don't think anybody guessed that. So we were talking about how to do that because obviously we need the most significant water feature that we have ever.
Lucas has built so many though.
But yeah, Lucas is really confident in that, and he really, really loves gators, and so it can be really cool. I will say I've been asked to rescue gators in the past since like the founding of Alveus, and I've said no because we didn't have the ability to build a water feature like that. 2, we didn't have the experience on our staff to take in an animal like that. We didn't have any experience with alligators, with husbandry, with training, with any of that. And so I didn't feel like it was a responsible choice for us to rescue an alligator. But now with Lucas here and with Shruti here, who also has gator experience, we're feeling really confident that that's something we could do, and we could give a rescued alligator a really, really awesome quality of life and teach a lot of people really important things about them. So, so we are talking about that and starting to brainstorm what an enclosure might look like here, and I might be getting a really cool neighbor.
It'd be sick.
So, pretty sick.
And then we can do something over there.
I like the idea of it going here, though. It's smart. This is the first time Connor and I have talked about it. So, welcome to the first conversation about the alligator.
This is something I haven't talked to you about either, Maya, but we're kind of running out of utility space back here. So we've got like this area for small enclosures, that area.
Yeah.
And this whole left side here needs to be 1 or 2 big enclosures.
Yeah.
Because and then we're done building back here.
Right.
Because I just don't have any more room in our electrical distribution center or in the road to put things on. So,
Okay.
but I think that's really reasonable.
Yeah,
So,
I think so too. I mean, I guess it depends on, because yeah, this whole side, you've been on these collabs a million times. We have enclosures on this side and nothing on this side until Marms. So yeah, I guess we'd probably do another 2 here, and it depends on what we bring in. Maybe like rescued like small. We've talked about small cat. We've talked about.
I mean, you can say it. Like, I don't have any. The 2 that would go over here, if we were to do it.
Coyotes?
Yeah.
We talked about coyotes. We've talked about ocelots. We've talked about servals.
Yeah.
So.
This is
Yeah.
a really good space for them too.
All potential. A lot of potential for growth here. This is quite a leak day. We have talked about the alligator stuff before. Connor called me when I was traveling. I don't freaking even know what state I was in at this point. But called me and was like, "What do you think about this?" Lucas was like, "What do you think about this?" I was like, "I'm down."
It's so easy.
It was like a 5-minute call. I was like, "Yeah, I'm game. Let's do it." So I'm really excited about that. I think it'll be really cool and really fun. Hi, Abbott. Abbott. Was ARRI shown? No, we haven't even gone down there yet. Sorry. We were giving you guys big updates because it's been a minute since we've walked around and really like talked to you through the whole property. So.
What can we put here?
I
I don't even know. It's a decent space. It'd be something small.
Remember back in the day where I wanted to rescue that tegu, and we were like a tegu is like a big lizard.
Yeah.
It would be really cool to do like a big lizard,
Okay.
like a big monitor or something that needs outside space, but obviously it has its own inside climate controlled space as well.
Ooh, we could punch off of chins. We could double the inside space, one side chins, one side tegu,
Yeah.
pop it over, and then bring our road.
But then
around the side.
I don't even know if it could have an outside run like that. I guess in the summer, I don't know.
Summer's
This is a
hot.
Lucas question. I don't know, but yeah, having like a really big lizard could be cool.
Yeah.
For
They need lots of
more
rescuing.
pet trade stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other things that are small enough that would make sense for a space like this, though.
And this is huge for a lizard.
I guess if we go all the way back to, yeah. We've kind of covered all of our bases, though, in
I'm
regards
sure
to
something will
education.
come up. Yeah.
Stuff will come up. That is how it goes. That's the other thing about building out a property like this. In your head, it can be kind of Planet Zoo, and you're like, we can put this here and this here and this here. But at the end of the day, this is we rescue animals. We don't pick the species, and we're not purchasing things, so you don't get to pick what you get. It's kind of what needs rescue, what falls into our lap, and what we can provide a home for. So we shall see. You know what? People would, Connor, you know what would go crazy? And that's not enough space. You're gonna be so.
I've got this space here.
Okay,
I don't know what
so
I'm gonna do.
think
I've already
this.
have it
This is a
piped.
lot of space, right? Because the
Oh,
fence
it's
line's
huge.
way back there.
Goes
You
down
know
to
what
chickens.
is so important for our planet and was almost hunted to extinction?
Bison.
No, we needed to buy another property for that.
What? One could go there.
One. We can't have one. You know what is so important for our planet and is underappreciated and was almost hunted to extinction?
Giraffes, elephants,
Smaller.
beavers.
Yes.
Okay.
That'd be so fire. But they would need a huge water feature, and
Back there.
they
Next to the gator.
only ever shit in water. It would suck so bad.
Oh, but we've got Lucas. And
So Lucas can get into poopy water.
No, we
Oh.
automate it.
So me,
I mean,
my first zookeeping job, I had the beavers on my string as a zookeeper, so I took care of the beavers, and the water feature was terrible, and it was not set up right, and the pumps did not work, and so I had to get in to clear the drain every day.
Yeah.
And I would just go in barefoot into the poopy beaver water, and I'm shocked I didn't get Giardia that summer. But yeah, I
Maybe you
just go
did.
in there and like clear out the poop drain.
maybe you still have it.
I don't think I ever got it. Anyway, beavers would go crazy. Otters kind of like in the same line, not the same story though. The ecosystem engineer story is so
Dude,
cool with beavers.
I love beavers.
They're so
much.
sick. Me too.
We only have like 30% of the population that used to be here. Our environment used to be so different.
Yeah, and then the people love otters. Is the thing that people love.
We're gonna build that whale enclosure, and whales take big poops, and we're able to clear that out. So
Okay,
beavers
huge.
we can do.
Guys, I know Agent would go insane for otters. Sea otters are not an option. I'm not talking sea otters. No, we're not doing sea otters. Oh, okay. I thought you were like, well.
No,
okay.
I'm good.
We're not doing sea otters. But like North American river otters or like Asian small-clawed otters or something would
They're like a
require the
pet
same amount of
trade.
space as beavers, I imagine. But beavers have an ecosystem engineer story that is just like.
How long do beavers
So cool,
in the
it's
wild?
so
Like 6
important.
years, I think.
I am not sure.
Because beavers will plant trees. That's their favorite type of tree to
Oh,
eat.
I just love beavers, man.
But they'll never like see it grow, and so they're setting up for the next generations to come of their favorite food. Because I looked that up because it's only like 6 or 8 years.
Oh.
How long do they live in
they're
captivity?
rodents, so I don't remember. Don't ask me lifespan questions. The chat knows this.
Chat help. Because what I'm worried about with rodents is them dying too soon.
You're not a rodent. Stop it, chicken. No, don't bite me. No, don't bite me. Beep, 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 beep. I love a little chicken. I love Stubby Bird.
Beavers in the wild
nice.
live 10 to 12 years, in captivity 19, 20 years.
Oh, dang.
Lifespan up to 30 years.
Dang, that's a long time.
That's the record. I'm down. Chat, for this enclosure, we're actually going to be revamping this, not revamp, we're going to finish it up. We're going to be raising this fence up to 6 feet, and we're putting in wood posts, and we're going to make it look way more Australian. We're going to do some antiquing in here. We've got to hook up electrical because they have fans in there, with splash pad.
Yeah.
I don't know, let's get some koalas up in here.
Ow. No.
Wombats?
No. That would be a very selfish thing to do. I don't think wombats are doing really well in the wild.
They are? That's great.
Yeah, they're like everywhere.
His name is
Kangaroo.
Dumpy,
Can you do a
He's a
multi-species
birdie.
enclosure?
and he likes to eat all of my rings.
Yeah, in theory.
There's a rescue kangaroo.
His name is Dumpy. You want to see this can? What do you think? Pretty nice. He wants to eat my rings.
All right, I gotta pee and then we can go down to ARRI.
Cool. I've never worked with a kangaroo. Are they
Tusk,
chill?
thank you. Shitty, thank you. Billy, thank you. Siffy, Bat, Chopsticks, thank you. Slippery, thank you. Kangaroos are sick. The males can be really scary though.
Oh.
But females are cool. Babies are sick. I like wallabies a lot.
They're like
But-
tiny kangaroos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cute.
There's tons of kangaroos that need rescue. A lot of people, it's not so much like a pet trade thing, but for some reason a lot of ranchers just like have kangaroos.
So
and they
weird.
breed very readily
Right.
under human care, and so there's just way too many of them.
Crazy.
Yeah. How is his username shitty? I say that every time. I don't know how he got that user. It's literally just shitty. SHITTY, that's it. It's kind of sick. Kangaroos from the meat trade in Texas, yeah. All right. Connor.
I want to get a drink. Can we go
Oh,
get a
okay.
drink?
Yeah.
New courtyard, beginning of next year. Pollinators everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Howdy. We're
Oh, it
live.
looks so clean in here. W Rocky.
What? Oh. Look out for addresses. Chat, I'm gonna pee. I'll return.
Red Bull.
Hi, stream. Hello. What? Sure. Oh my god, why are you putting it in my mouth? What's up, guys?
What do you guys think of
What's
Chandler's Mr. Beast behind the scenes video?
Oh, was it good? Yeah, I thought it was alright. What's up, guys? Did you guys see Ron was a minion yesterday? That was kind of sick.
It was a good
That's
costume.
That's all.
What's
what
your
I've been locked in
impression
on.
of a minion?
Papaya.
What else?
Banana.
Sounds so hoarse.
What? Do I suck at it?
You're better when your voice is.
I haven't really seen the Minions movie, so I don't really know. Wait, can you guys give me words? A bello. Oh, am I loud? Sorry. Banana. That's my Peter Griffin. Oh my gosh, my voice is still going. Do you want to show the chicken?
Yeah.
Guys, it's Polly.
The poopy chicken.
She doesn't really like me, so look at her. Oh my gosh. What? She would never do this to me. What the heck? She loves the cameraman. Oh my gosh. She's made for the camera. This is crazy.
She needs a beak trim. Chandler, what's the next video you're working on?
We're making a TwitchCon vlog right now.
Yeah.
She loves us. Was it good? No. Oh. I'll give one more. No. Where's Gru? Wait, that was just my voice.
They don't say that.
Oh.
They don't talk.
Yes, they do. They say banana papaya.
Let me chat phone.
I destroyed Maya in CS yesterday.
She actually.
That's not true.
I destroyed both of you in CS.
That's crazy.
We tied.
The one time that they won rounds was when me and my friend were only using knives.
No.
And Zeus's.
That's not true.
That is not true at all.
That's actually crazy that you'd say that.
I didn't get 30 kills though.
I don't know.
Congratulations.
But we tied the game. It's 12-12.
We did tie.
Whatever.
All right, we're going
Hello,
down.
Polly. All right, guys, it's time. You ready? Yeah, there's drama. There's big drama. So we have a culture and a morale problem here because we have some staff members that are way too freaking sweaty. Shockwave, thank you for the sub. Danny Reyes, thank you for the sub. Tusk, thank you.
All right, you're driving Maya.
She said, is Chandler saying he beat us at CS? That's Dan, who's another staff member. Yeah, can you believe that after we tied yesterday? This is what I'm saying.
You're driving.
Oh.
Jackson, you're in passenger seat.
Okay, okay, great, Connor. No, this is fine. Okay.
All right.
It's, unfortunately,
It's very safe.
just a two-seater, so, you know, someone's gotta. You can point it forward. Oh my God, it made it heavier.
Come on, turn the.
I can't.
Use those muscles.
Jeez Louise. Ugh. Oh my God. Okay, all right.
Just don't brake really hard.
Chat, we are thinking
Hello.
once this prop. Yeah.
Are we back? No way, we're back.
Do you have the tape measure?
Yeah, it's in the back.
Okay. You want to start at the front?
I mean, sure. Whatever you want to do.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Let's start here.
HDMI cable's out.
Ooh. Hello, chat. All right, welcome to ARRI. This is just purchased an additional 15-acre property. So this is part of that 15 acres. We just drove down from, ooh.
Yeah, you're fine back here.
We're back. Okay. We go again. Hello? Okay. So Alveus is on a 15-acre property. Alveus just purchased an additional 15-acre property, and we are on it right now. This is ARRI, or this is what ARRI will be built into. This is part of the property we just drove down from up top, and so the pasture is like right there where Winnie is, where we just drove out of. You guys have seen this pasture before in this area before, because this is where we worked on the flooding with all of those streamers. So that would have been the first time that you saw this road. But yeah, this is one of the pastures that we are going to be building into a wolf enclosure at ARRI. So it's pretty huge. It's a lot of space, which is really exciting. The coolest part though of, you guys can see a lot of this, or this whole pasture is really flat, which isn't ideal for a wolf enclosure, right? So these wolves that we're bringing in are going to be release candidates, and so we're hoping that they can be released into the wild one day. And to develop the skills that they need to be good release candidates, they can't just be on a flat area with no vegetation that is like visible to cars and other people. So Mr. Beast and his team helped us develop this. This is Wolf Mountain.
Run up here, Maya.
This is Wolf Mountain, or Beast Mountain is what we're calling it. We got a plaque that's calling it Beast Mountain. This was not here at all before. This was an entirely flat pasture. And we brought in a ton of dirt and made this incredible mountain that Connor will explain to you, because he did a really good job in the Alveus YouTube video yesterday.
Come on.
I'm up. Go ahead.
Welcome. We are 20 feet up, and this is going to be full of trees, greenery, brush, and a few more rocks throughout here. This was all donated dirt that was brought in. About 200 truckloads of dirt to build this up. And then we had Phillips Driveways and Excavation come in here and help us build this out. And Holt Caterpillar helped donate a lot of the machines to help get this done in a very short amount of time.
Very short amount of time.
If you haven't seen the video yet, it's absolutely amazing. Phillips also did a video where they showed a bit more about how they built it, which is really good. And Can we get those linked actually? The Alveus YouTube channel just put out a video with kind of our perspective and our behind the scenes of the Mr. Beast video and what we did and how this whole thing happened. And then Philip's video as well. Really amazing people over there. Yeah, Chris. Really amazing people that have helped us build this in a crazy timeline to a crazy scale with just the best attitude ever. So, so much energy.
Yeah,
I love him.
We're so grateful.
He's gonna help us do dirt work for enclosures here on out, probably.
Yeah.
Amazing. So why did we do this? Well, this is probably gonna be for our red wolves here is what I'm thinking. Natural dens are very important. It's a lot of wind, hold on. Letting them build their natural dens is very important for their welfare and for survival skills, because we could potentially release adult red wolves in the wild, and them knowing how to build dens is hugely important. For the Mexican gray wolves, we're only putting the pups out, but it's still beneficial for them to be raised in a natural den. So we're probably gonna do a smaller hill mountain over there for them. See that in a minute. But we did compact all of this really well, but we're also gonna let this settle for 1 year. So this allows it to really sink in, compact properly. So when they build their natural dens, is a significantly less of a risk of it collapsing on them. We will monitor that as well, because we're developing cameras to go in dens. Hopefully take those cameras out to the wild as well. But this will be really great for them for building up muscle, because it's a different muscle to move up and down hills. We'll give them a beautiful overview up here of everything. They'll be able to look out. They won't even see the fence line. They'll see over the fence line. And if they want to get away, there's still so much land back here. Jackson, you can come up here if you want. You got this.
Chad, here you come. Yeah!
There's still so much land back here that they could hang back here and be completely isolated from seeing people altogether or hearing noises. But the other thing is, if this kind of stream, or like dried up stream, is where the floods came through, so having this mountain position the way that it is, where it is, protects a lot of this area from more flooding, but also allows the wolves to get away from the flooding. They do have a high spot over there that they'll be fine at, but they can just sit comfortably up here during floods and not worry about a thing.
They asked, will there be cameras?
Oh, cameras everywhere.
Oh yeah.
We're developing specialty cameras just for this, and this is our testing ground to then take those cameras out into the wild and have wild wolf cameras in front of their dens and hopefully in their dens.
That's part of the dream of ARRI, is you guys have shown such incredible capacity to love and care for the ambassadors that we have at Alveus via our live cams, and we're so confident that we can replicate that model with release candidates, with wild wolves, put cameras on them here, and then put cameras on them in the wild. And that translation of you guys loving an animal that is now in the wild and then feeling driven to protect that animal and protect the area that it comes from is really, really exciting. So yes, that is a huge part of our plan. You guys have to be there for every step of their journeys, right? From getting here to watching them at this facility, to eventually breeding, to eventually reintroduce these pups, and then eventual reintroduction, and then watching them in the wild is the freaking coolest thing ever. So cool. That's the dream. That's the goal. So yes, lots of cameras.
Will the wolves be far away from the wolf dogs? Yeah, I mean, it's a decent.
It's far.
They'll hear each other, but honestly, it's probably good enrichment for them. So there's no issues with that at all.
Very far. Also note, please be careful, Jackson. Also note, this mountain will be planted out. Yeah. We started talking yesterday. This is the big leak day, everybody. We started talking yesterday about hiring a horticulturist.
Yeah.
A horticulturist is a plant person. One of the reasons I think that San Diego Zoo is so awesome to visit is because they are incredible at landscaping and planting out the zoo. Like you walk in there and it feels like you are in a jungle. Like, they do such a good job with planting, and then their enclosures are also really well planted. I think one of the reasons that Push Pop's enclosure is so awesome to walk into is because it's so well planted, and it's very green, and it's very lush, and feels very natural. And so that's something that's really important to us. And so we are wanting to bring in more people specifically for planting, both for the enclosures that we have, the property of Alveus. Now that the goats aren't there eating everything, we can plant pollinator plants all over Alveus so that the whole property of Alveus is a way station, monarch way station, a pollinator way station, and then this whole mountain will be planted up as well. So it's not going to look like this. It's not going to look like dirt. There'll be a bunch of stuff on it, which is very exciting.
Pollinator garden, got huge projects coming in the spring for that, so need help with that. And what we're doing with this, so we have the soonest that I think we could get wolves here, if we got everything done, is like maybe December 2026. or January, February 2027. That's the soonest.
But like, don't remember that date.
Sorry.
I wouldn't put a month on it. We don't know, like, we're not in control of how fast this moves.
We can only transport in the winter because it's too hot in Texas to like fly them on a plane and stuff like that. And like driving them is not gonna work. So we have a very limited time range there. So anyway, in the meantime though, we're gonna fence off this mountain area, and we're gonna put fencing all around here, put the actual fencing up for the wolves, and then we're gonna start doing pasture rotations with our pasture animals, and do regenerative agriculture here I mean, Maya loves that stuff.
Yes.
So to really help liven up this area, and also during the commercial building, if we don't get grass or erosion control plants over at our current pasture, we're gonna have to spend a lot more money to deal with all that runoff that's there. So it's actually gonna save us money to do pasture rotations, which is huge. So 3 pastures, and then we have some ideas once wolves are here to continue pasture rotations, just it'll be a different way. And so you guys can, I don't know if I told Maya this, so you guys can keep up with the animals while they're being rotated. We're building a specialty trailer with solar panels, batteries.
I have not heard this at all.
Camera and Starlink, and we are also needing that trailer to be an irrigation trailer because we have to water this.
Yeah.
So we already, do you see that water tank up there that we bought?
Yeah.
We bought a water tank that's the skid steer can move back and forth, and the solar will power the pumps to irrigate, and then we'll just pull that water tank off the trailer, go fill it up there, and bring
Not
it back.
Not a stock trailer though, not to load them in.
No.
Okay.
No, like it's a mobile camera water trailer, and we'll have a feeder on it too.
Cool. That's fine. So that'll be like chat on a. What are those little robot cars that you can watch your pets with? The little
RC
robot
cars?
Yeah, the little RC cars that you can watch your pets with when you're not home, and you can dispense treats out of.
Yeah.
It'll be like that for chat, except much bigger.
Huge.
Chat on wheels. All right, cool. So this is Beast Mountain, everybody. Whoa. Nice. That rain, I think, actually was really great for this mountain. Gets more and more secure every day. You okay?
I got tight hamstrings. I'm fine.
Is that you trying to touch your toes?
Yep, that's as far down as I can go.
You're lying.
No, that's all I got. Can you touch your toes?
No, but I feel like, oh no. Oh wait, we're both really bad.
Are we really old? Oh my God.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
I used to only go to here to my knees.
Oh my God, I hated that.
Have you been able to touch your toes before?
I mean, when I was little, yeah.
Oh. We gotta work on that. So daily stretching and daily planks.
Okay. Hey, we're also well, it's not really a leak, it's just something that we're talking about. Because we're applying for the Mexican gray wolf safe program, a lot of the conversations that happen about Mexican gray wolves and Mexico Fish and Mexico Fish and Wildlife is a part of managing that program. We were talking about getting a Spanish teacher.
January.
In January. We were talking about bringing a Spanish teacher in here, like after work hours, and whatever staff wants to participate in Spanish lessons, we can all sit down together and learn Spanish, because I think it'll help us a lot in being involved in those programs.
We have a Spanish room we can all do it at, which we'll show you in a minute.
Spanish room? What are you talking about?
There.
Oh, okay, the Spanish room.
Yeah.
Great. Not something that's necessary to be a part of these programs, but I think could be really awesome and would make our lives a lot easier. All right, so this is the first big pasture. That's where Beast Mountain is. And now we're going out and turning right on the road that you guys have spent a lot of time on, because this is the road that we all rebuilt. All the streamers came out here and helped us rebuild. So now we're on the road. Let me show them. Here's the road. Now we drive down the road. All right.
Just don't show that gray box.
All right. You can point at me. So that is the road, on the road again.
Go there.
Oh, okay, we're going this way. This is the second big pasture. You can show them this now. This is the second big pasture that will be another wolf enclosure. Ugh, sorry. It's you know, it's not flat.
Right there, on the top of the mountain.
What?
On the top of the hill.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna run it,
You're gonna run what?
the whole perimeter.
To show them the size?
Yeah,
I bet they can see the fence line. That's like quite a lap.
that's fast, I'm fast.
All right, here's the size of the, please show him. Here's the size of this second pasture that we will be building into a wolf enclosure. I think our current idea is that the one we were just in would be Mexican gray wolves and this would be red wolves. Connor is running the perimeter fence, which ironically, I'm pretty sure you can just see the fence, like with this quality camera. So I don't think it helps that he's running it at all. I think you can just see the posts, right? Anyway, it's a big space. Okay. So that's another corner of the pasture. Oh, well, he almost did the whole thing.
That's all I can do.
You did good. So chat, that's how big it is.
I'm gonna mute myself 1 second.
He did display the perimeter. Yeah, and it would be bigger than what Connor just ran to. And it'll be planted up.
I got a lot of space in the trees that way.
Yeah.
Oh!
He drank a Red Bull and then ran the perimeter. Over here, you guys can't see through it obviously, but there's a bunch of trees over here. And it'll expand into the trees that direction as well, because it'd be good to have some big trees in that enclosure, and they need more space than what you just saw Connor run. This guy, Demon Stasis said, I just got here, can you run it again? I'm kidding, don't.
Anything for you, demon?
No, don't run it again. Okay, so, yes, that is, this is the second enclosure. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. You guys might notice when you point at that direction, there's a whole house. Guess what? That's ours now too.
Yeah!
You guys wanna go see it?
I'm running.
Okay, we're gonna leave the UTV here.
No, bring it.
Okay, I'm bringing the UTV. Yeah, so there's a freaking house on the property. Here. So Connor and Kayla will live on site at ARRI, which is so awesome for Alveus because they're the best ever. Oh God, we effed. Damn it. Oh, we're back. Okay. Some of you have heard this because
The only thing that shows those house numbers on the side there.
some of you have heard this if you've been watching the Alveus stream, but Connor and Kayla are going to be moving here to ARRI, so they will live on site, which is super exciting for us because they're the best ever. And this is the house.
Yeah.
Should we go in? We can go in through the front.
New AC unit because there was toxic mold in there. Your mic's off. Huh? Your mic turned off.
So this is the house. Let's go in through the front.
Oh, it's actually only open on the back side.
Okay, let's go in through the back.
She'll have to go this way.
Okay, let's go in through the side.
Yeah, We got new AC
Sorry,
in here,
Jackson.
Sparky Nick
Careful.
installed for us. Because the AC unit had a bunch of mold in it. And it was old.
Okay. W. Jackson.
I had arborists come in here and clean up all the stuff that's gonna fall on the house.
So, backyard, cute. Some trees and stuff. Pretty nice. It's a very cute backyard. This is the house.
Shoot, I got mud on it. Be there in a second.
Oh, same actually. We were on Wolf Mountain. Chat, wipe your feet before going in the freaking house. Wait, keep my socks.
We can go shoeless.
It's like 30 minutes for me to get this
Oh,
off.
that's true.
Is Abba.
Thank you, thank you. Why are you getting mud in the house? I'm gonna take my shoes off.
All right, this is the house, y'all. It's very nice. Pretty sweet setup. This is like, it's ultimately like this is Connor and Kayla's house, so they said that we could walk you through. But it's cool for you guys to see.
It's also, like, we're living here, but it's also, we're gonna have 2 rooms for Alveus guests to crash.
Right.
So,
These are the 2 rooms. So there's a couple guest rooms, wicked. So people can stay here. Like Dr. Julie would be a great example, right, of someone that comes in and helps us with something, and
I'm gonna take the defilter off.
could have a guest
it.
bedroom. So yeah, Evan is also a great example of someone who come here who is a friend of Alveus that could stay in this house. This is another
We'll host.
bedroom. It's freaking
This is
sweet.
the main
Bedroom. There's
bathroom.
main bathroom. There's some work to be done in the bathroom. There's some work to be done around the house before it's like fully move-inable, but it's a really nice house. I like it a lot. And then over here,
Kitchen is nice.
kitchen is very nice, amazing. This is the like what are we calling it? The Alveus. This is like the what if we called it the den? Because wolves.
Alveus den.
Isn't that cute? Guys, we can call it the den. This is a room that is a part of Connor and Kayla's house, but we will be using for staff stuff for the Spanish. I assume this is what you're talking about,
Yep.
for the Spanish lessons.
Yep.
For Spanish lessons, for staff meetings, for stuff like that. It's very cozy, very, very nice room. Freaking cute. Said I thought for sure the house was gonna be so gross. No, well, I mean, don't look at that, but it's really nice. It's a really nice house.
Sparky Nick.
Sparky Nick stayed here.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was helping us with stuff.
That's not gross. It's just not
No,
made.
it's fine.
No, it's really nice. It's a nice fireplace. It's got a drop-down TV, and we can. This is far enough away from the animals that we can do some fires occasionally.
Wicked.
Do a fire outside with the staff. But no, this is really exciting. We're excited. Like the one of the reasons Kayla and I are moving here is we're gonna spend more time working, but we save quite a bit on commute. But then anytime there's an emergency, we can just take care of it. And after any major storm, we'll be able to go and do checks. So we've been doing that already and have to drive, quite a bit of ways to do that. And then we can do medications at night. There's some training stuff that Kayla wants to do at night with introducing new chickens and stuff like that. So it opens up a lot of possibilities. And just super excited. So thanks.
It'll be awesome. I'm so excited to have them here. We're gonna be neighbors.
Neighbor time.
Super nice porch out here too.
I got you.
Big porch space, very comfy, cozy. They're saying congrats.
Thank you, thank you.
Amazing.
Maya's treehouse.
Right. There is a treehouse.
It's nasty.
It's kind of cool though, but
It needs some work, but
this is the front porch.
wraparound.
It's a wraparound porch. It's really nice. There's a freaking tree in it. That's cool. That is the pasture that you saw Connor just run the perimeter of right here.
So every morning I'm gonna walk out and howl at the wolves.
No.
But for a while, for like a year, I'll be able to see Winnie and the donks.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so nice.
Want me to get the tape measure and my shoes?
Okay. I'll show them the pond.
Cool. Our swimming hole.
They don't make porches like this anymore. Honestly, you're right. This is for some front porch sitting. So over here we got a pretty new driveway. The guy recently put it in. It's very nice. This is a treehouse. We don't have any plan for the treehouse, y'all. He had grandkids, and so there's a freaking treehouse. It's fun. I don't have a use case at the moment, but it's here. I mean, it's like kind of honestly crazy. It's like a really nice treehouse. That's where Chat lives. Okay, also really cool. There's a freaking pond. Check that out. It is lined. It's a pond that he used to stock. I don't think he still stocks it. Also, with the flooding, everything was carried away downstream, so I doubt there's anything really in there. I know there's some turtles in there. I've seen turtles. That's something. What is that? Oh, what is that? He's not really moving like a water creature, because it's not a water creature, because it's a dragonfly. That's why I was like, he's not moving like he's meant to be in there. Because you're stuck. That's why, huh? Grab that. Grab that. Bye. Big dragonfly. So yeah, really nice pond. We don't have a specific use case for the pond at the moment. We did have a conversation about the alligator, but we don't think that it makes any sense to have an enclosure down here that's an ambassador, because this facility, while it's still an Alveus facility, is separate from the ambassadors. And the way that collaborations, we haven't figured this out yet, but the way collaborations will work down here too is going to be different than the way that they work up there, obviously. We can't have streamers like goofing around, or like me goofing around, or like making loud noises and stuff like that down here, because these are going to be release candidates. So the setup will look very different, and I just didn't want to mix the two. So I'm not sure exactly what we'll do with this pond, but it is very cool and very pretty, and wildlife loves it. Yo.
I'm interested in doing some sort of conservation projects, native conservation projects in here.
Okay, great.
Oh my God, turtles.
Yeah, oh yeah, there you go. You see that? And then, oh. Well, you saw the ripples. There was a turtle there.
There could be some cool stuff here, and if I don't know, I'm probably gonna do some work on this, and maybe have it like we'll do like a pool party day one time before we actually put.
Yeah, you guys see this line above the pond? Can you see that?
Zip line. Sorry, I ruined it.
It was a zip line. I mean, it is a zip line. It's just I wouldn't use it.
That'd be fine.
You think?
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
He put that in for his grandkids. All right, so this is the super new driveway. Look how nice it is. Like, imagine having something paved at Alveus. We're really moving up. Freaking awesome.
Oh, there we go. Unmuted. I'm looking. I haven't talked to you about this, Maya, but maybe looking at. Oh, can I tell them what I want to do with the Connex? I'm paying for it though.
Okay.
Gym, Alveus gym in the Connex.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In that?
Yeah. You don't need
know
much.
what's in there?
Nothing.
Really, nothing?
Yeah, nothing.
I haven't looked. I was too scared to look. I was like, I'm scared the whole thing's full of I don't know what.
No, it's cleared out.
So you want to put like some workout equipment in there?
Yeah. And then
fun.
we can say it's Alveus's, and then we get money off our health insurance. So
That's dope. All right. Hey, gym sessions, everybody.
Yeah.
Gym sessions.
Basketball court where?
Yeah. Great question. I mean, we could put a hoop. We could put a hoop right there, low key.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
I mean, we could expand the concrete just a hair and have a nice half court right there. Yeah.
Ooh, monarch.
Ooh, monarch.
You see that, Jackson?
I don't.
Chat, we got a monarch.
Can you see it? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, pretty monarch. Chat, you see him? Oh, goodbye.
I haven't seen a lot of them.
I haven't either. It's very cool. Oh, I went to Goodwill yesterday, and they had monarch butterfly wings.
Yeah.
What? No. Costume.
Oh, I thought you meant like people
Sorry.
are going out salvaging.
No. There was a monarch butterfly wing costume, like
That's
just
cool.
the wings. So I thrifted some wings, and now I'm gonna be a butterfly for Halloween.
Nice. I like it. So some of the thoughts over here are, quarantine for wolves.
Yeah.
And then maybe a tool shop
Okay.
in addition, maybe. I don't know.
Cool.
But we got I haven't told you this yet, arborists that are working over here. They have like low work, so they're giving us a really good rate. So they're gonna come in here and help us start setting up for the surveys and clearing up the trees.
Great. Chat, you've heard a lot of, you haven't heard this yet, but we're, because I have been traveling so much, and we need to do like a huge shout out to Connor,
No, you
number
don't.
one. But Connor and Kayla and Space and the rest of the Alveus team for holding it down like this while I'm gone. It's really amazing to have a team that I can trust so much to the point where like they are keeping it moving while I'm gone and doing all this speaking and traveling. And when I get back, all he has to do is tell me what's up. And I'm like, great, that's exactly how I would do it. That's awesome. Like, shout out. Shout out.
It's nice having a good boss that supports you, doesn't micromanage you. Thank you.
I don't have the bandwidth to micromanage anybody anyway. All right. So, you guys know that render of the giant freaking building? The Research and Recovery Institute? You guys want to see where it's going to go?
You can, there's no house numbers over here, so this would be the best spot to do your panning.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to show them that? I mean, it's kind of inevitable.
I think so. It's fine.
Show them the road.
All right, come here. Chat, follow me. This is the road. This is the road. Freaking gorgeous driveway. Gorgeous driveway. And like sick entry point for Alveus. Much nicer than the current setup where streamers get dropped off in an Uber and get very confused and I have to go save them somewhere on a dirt road. This is, we're leveling up.
There's no house numbers in view, so.
Yeah. Just like walk this way and walk backwards. Yeah. This is the entrance. It's such a nice entrance. This is the entrance to ARRI. Everybody.
And you're on a paved road,
And
oh my
I'm
God.
on a paved road. Ah! So sick. So sick, leveling up.
So yeah, this will be the main entrance. We might have to shift it a little bit, but being connected to the paved road allows us a few things. We can more easily get 3-phase power. We can fire code and fire permits and all that are a lot easier with this road being here.
Yeah.
And everything that requires, it just makes it so much simpler having the main building be connected to the main county road. So it saves, right there, saves us like 50K. So, which is huge.
50.
Yeah, instead of going over there.
More.
Huh?
I thought it'd be more.
Oh, that's at minimum. Well,
Okay.
it'll probably be more later.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
it's huge.
That's good.
So what we do is you drive in here, go to the left would be the parking lot.
Yeah, we need a whole parking lot.
And to the right would be the big building. Septic would also be around here, and a well. So you want to show them the distance of the building? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Start running. Wait, go to the right through the, yeah, bye.
Snake grass.
Slow down. Oh, never mind. You got another 50 feet to go. Go to your right.
I'm
or your
trying. I
left.
didn't want to run through that grass.
What?
I didn't want to run through that grass.
Oh. All right, hold. 20 more feet. You stop there. Actually, I'll go this way. Okay.
Okay.
This is the length of the building.
Well, they can, I mean, we got lavs on. They can hear you.
All right, you stay there.
This is the length of the building, y'all.
I'm gonna go wide. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'll talk to him in a second.
I got a lot of slack here.
Bam. This wide.
Width of the building. Chad, this is a huge building, and it'll be 2 stories, by the way. So, huge. Huge.
Yep.
What's this, 125
By 60.
60? 125 feet by 60, 2 stories. It's massive.
Here,
It's
I'm gonna mute
massive.
myself. Give me a sec. Tell them what's gonna be in it.
Conservation Technology Lab, Genetics Lab, Animal Food Prep Kitchen, Studio, Enrichment Room, Staff Facilities, Intern Housing. What am I missing? Conference Room,
Studio.
Studio. I said studio.
Okay. Staff offices, storage space, the space station.
The space station, where it's just like space, but with like 1 billion monitors.
No, it's gonna be great. We're gonna shift this up a little bit depending on flood zones here.
Can you explain to them there? Because, guys, I get it. I'm also sad about this driveway.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, the driveway's going. So if we had to keep the driveway, we would have to tear out a large section of this and create a commercial bridge that is very expensive. So instead we can make it, if we say put our main bridge here, because we're gonna have to replace that bridge there because there's new flood protocols now. So real bridge there, and then we can make this like a small footbridge or UTV bridge, and it saves us so much money.
Yeah. It also, we still have beautiful paved driveway at the front, like coming up to the building, and then behind the building going back to the house, which is cool. It's just this one section of driveway will now have a building on top of it.
So you guys might be wondering, why so big? Well, for a few reasons. One, it is really cost effective to build like a barn dominium style building, and we're gonna build it larger, the shell, all at one go, because it's gonna be cheaper, and permitting and fire code and everything else like that. And as the need arises and as the funding comes in, we'll build out the inside of it. So Conservation Tech Lab is gonna be simple to start. But as we get funding and figure out the projects that we need to do with that, we will build it out for that. We're gonna probably fill it initially around 60% of capacity, and it allows us that flexibility because Alveus goes so fast, we're not gonna pigeonhole ourselves or put ourselves in a corner and that we have to like fit in or start building other buildings that are more expensive out here. Permitting, fire regulation, insurance just gets so expensive. So this is, I've talked to a lot of experts. This is by far probably the best way to modularly build it. That is the most cost effective for us.
Also, walk-in freezer.
Walk-in freezer.
Because we need carcasses to feed these wolves. And so you need a lot more space than like a normal open, freezer, normal kitchen freezer. So walk-in freezer as well. What else? I feel like we listed out other things in that meeting. I can't remember what they are.
We're gonna do solar. There's a laundry room with storage.
Laundry room.
There's an enrichment room. You say that?
Enrichment. I said the enrichment room.
Yeah. Kitchen. There's the vet. Yeah, you said vet. You said conservation tech lab.
Veterinary care center.
Oh yeah. So,
X-ray machine for carcasses.
and we've got all these trees tagged too, so we know we're not going to destroy them as well. We want to, as we build out enclosures, as we build out space, we want to try to do this as carbon neutral as possible. I'm not going to set any goals just yet, but I also want to, I don't know, maybe eventually be a carbon sink.
Yeah, for sure. That's the dream.
So, all right, be right back.
Cool, huh? Someone said X-ray machine. Yeah, so we'll have to X-ray carcasses if we're lucky enough to get carcasses from like recently deceased animals from vehicle collisions or stuff like that. We'll have to X-ray those carcasses to make sure that there's no bullet fragments in them or lead in them, so that it's safe to feed out to wolves. Will ARRI change the focus of Alveus from online education more towards actual conservation workers? Education still the main motivator. It just adds another, it's just more. It's just different. Alveus is always going to do online education, like that's our bread and butter, but we're also now able to do some tangible conservation work as well. So it'll be both. Can we get a tour of the genetics lab when it's built? Oh, you guys are in for the frickin' ride, all right? You guys are gonna see this whole place get built out, step by step, piece by piece. You'll see every part of it. So yes, you will see everything. That is how we roll. Are you gonna hire research staff? Yes. So this is something that we're not, the genetics and the research is not stuff that we're able to do on our own. So yes, we will be hiring more staff for sure. We are working on hiring more animal care staff as we speak, actually. So the team is expanding. The team is expanding. New staff, new staff. Thanks for keeping us so involved. It gives me so much to look forward to. I mean, thank you guys for freaking funding it. What? What do you mean? I also have sent out a pitch deck of ARRI and what our plans are to corporate sponsors. So cross your freaking fingies that some sponsors come in and they want it to be the blank, the genetics lab brought to you by blank, or the studio powered by blank. Like, cross your fingers that some corporate sponsors want to come in and help with that. We will wait and see, but that is actively being pitched right now. But ultimately, you guys have funded, and you guys are the reason that this place exists. So obviously, yes, we would like to keep you as involved as possible. Seeing where your donations are going, that's another really cool part of Alveus, is it's so obvious and in your face and every day and live and raw where your money is going, and that's such a cool way to run a nonprofit. I think it's so fun for us, and it's so fun for you guys. We're very excited about it. Where is the new Alveus located? It's right next to, it shares a fence line with our property. So we just bought the property next door. So Alveus is just doubled in size. Wicked. Wicked. Wicked.
Do you want me to talk about some of the research?
Caitlin.
Hello! Yes. Oh, I talked their ear off about this. They're so excited.
Oh yeah? Cool. They're the best ever.
Yeah,
go ahead. You wanna go in the den?
Yeah! Some of the research Oh, space, by the way. Oh, there's Wi-Fi down here.
I don't know where I put my phone.
Don't know where to put your phone?
I think I left it in UTV probably.
Oh. ND filter. Oh, nice. Space, there is a Wi-Fi network down here called Stay Hard. It'll change, so I'm not gonna say the password, but it should be the usual password.
Hey Arthur, this building is nice? Yes. Yes it is.
Okay, so research that we're wanting to do. It's nice and cold in here.
Yeah.
There's a big need for genetic research right now because of genetic bottlenecking with red wolves and Mexican gray wolves. Semen collection is going to be a big part of this. And we're also looking at, there's new techniques. Once a wolf reaches a certain age, their risk of complications with pregnancy skyrockets. I can't remember the age, and also the risk of ovarian and mammary cancer skyrockets as well. So the best course of action is to take the ovaries out. What's the word? Not microscopically. What's the word with them? The little tiny tools, tiny incisions. Not chat probably knows. Whatever. Orthoscopically, and we'll harvest those eggs that are still viable and put them into a genetics bank.
Laparoscopically.
Laparoscopic. That's it. And we'll be able to do artificial insemination potentially as well with those eggs and semen that we're able to collect. And then we're hopefully going to work with some amazing, I'm not going to say the partners, well, not partners yet. We're looking to talk to a lot of amazing genetics places that are very well respected that you guys know of to help us with this and to help contribute as well. And then there's a lot of conservation technology as well that we're wanting. Do you want me to keep nerding out here?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. Conservation technology as well. That's not just for wolves. It's for conservation as a whole. One of those is trackers. Right now, conservation technology hasn't innovated since like 2008, 2009.
I don't know if you can.
Oh, it hasn't innovated a ton. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Innovated a ton.
Yeah.
I apologize. There's still a lot of 90s technology being used because that's what people are comfortable with. And there hasn't been a big push behind conservation technology as sorry.
I was just saying, there's not enough funding for it too.
That's where I was, especially now.
Yeah, there's some old school conservation tech. We actually just talked to Dr. Julie. They are still tracking marmosets with like a vest tracker on marmosets. Wild marmosets have to wear a whole vest with a tracker, and that's where we're at, and that's crazy because we know, you guys know. Like, you guys use technology every day. You could be like, yeah, we definitely have something for that. It's just the funding isn't there. And so that's something that we want to get involved in.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. And then like with trackers for we know fostering wolf pups works with the Mexican gray wolf population, which means taking pups that were born in human care and then taking them out to a wild den, placing them in there, rubbing the poop of the current pups that are in there. They're around the same age, and the mom will then take them in as one of their own.
Do you guys understand that?
Was that a bad way of?
No, it was good. Cross fostering, right, is where pups are born under human care, and then you match them up with a wild den that has babies that are the same age, and then you take the captive bred babies out there, you rub them together with the wild ones, and then
the poop.
You rub the poop on them, and then the mom fosters those. Takes in those babies.
And we know it works, but how well does it work? Because you can't put a collar tracker on pups. I mean, there are prototypes out there, I've been told, but it's not to scale.
Because they're pups and they're growing actively. So if you it's like putting a collar on a puppy, right? Yeah. If you don't have the ability to take that collar off because it's now a wild wolf, what happens? And so, yeah, there are, I guess, I don't know enough about the prototypes, but we recently just talked to some people about the prototypes being ones that will grow with the wolf as it grows.
They're prototypes for a reason, so we'll see. We could they need some work, but it's a thought. There's a lot of other stuff that we can do. Anyway, innovating trackers that way, because we're already on that kind of tracker grind.
Right.
Like there's been some people here that have worked with trackers in the past developing new ones. So we can really dive into that. And then there's like cameras as well, like putting camera systems out in the wild to live stream using Starlink and solar. Not many people are doing that.
Expensive.
It is. And then how do we get cameras in the dens non-invasively, like boring it in there and using a little like fisheye camera to get down in there? And we can test that here at the Wolf Mountain. And then there's a lot of other really cool conservation tech stuff that we're going to do, but here's where Alveus is really going to try to do a lot with it too. Is there's a lot of great organizations, a lot of great tech that have been developed, and there's lots of white papers on how to do it, but most conservation organizations don't have the resources to build their like 30 of their own trackers, even if it's like listed out and tested all. So
thousands of dollars a tracker or something.
Yeah.
Hundreds of dollars a tracker.
Currently, some of like the Eagle trackers that I know of are like $2,500 to $3,000
a pop.
Each. There are systems out there where we could make them $300 that does almost the exact same thing as the $3,000 trackers. So how can we do that, and how can we do that at scale using infrastructure connections that we have out in Taiwan and places to help build the trackers and then actually sell them at a very reasonable rate to other conservation organizations, while still maintaining white papers and open source for those organizations that want to build their own trackers still. But if they don't have the time, and they've already got a budget for $3,000 trackers, we could come in and be like, all right, here's the $300 ones, and now they have so much more data with that same budget.
Yeah. And
That's all.
And how can we get cameras out there in a way that nobody else has, that brings you guys along on that journey, so you remain as connected to those animals as we hope you are? And then how can we get involved in making tracking systems that are the least invasive for that wild animal, that disrupt their wildlife the least amount, and give us the most accurate information and data on how that animal is doing in the wild, which then gives us more information on how we can better manage those wild populations. It's so important to know what's happening to these endangered animals when they're in the wild, because that's the only way that we can change what's happening to them and improve what's happening to them.
All right, last small nerd out, like 60 seconds.
Okay.
Because we're tracking them and know where they are, we can use that data to help limit, if not hopefully like significantly reduce wolf rancher or wolf human conflict, and provide people that are affected by the wolves with technologies, cost-effective technologies that eliminate or reduce the interactions with their livestock with the wolves. So something that I'm going to start doing once we get things a little bit settled is start traveling, talking with those ranchers, going to these problem areas, figuring out, not coming in there and being like, oh, I know how to solve it all. Like working with them, because I come from a ranching-ish background as well. So talking with those people to figure out how we can provide a holistic solution for this problem, and hopefully get more than 18 red wolves out in the wild and more than 300 Mexican gray wolves.
Someone said, am I an investor? Isn't this cool? Guys, like what a crazy thing that we're doing here. Do you guys feel like you're involved in something big and like exciting and game changing? Because you should feel that way. Like, isn't this such an insanely cool conversation? We are talking about pioneering things. I mean, we are talking about changing the natural world for the better in ways that nobody has yet. How cool is this conversation? We recently started talking about this, where we were like, we got to start recording everything.
Yeah.
We need to start recording everything and journaling everything and writing stuff down and keeping notes, because I really feel like we're doing historic things right now. And it's so cool that you guys were here, that you guys are a part of this.
Thank you
So
so
freaking
much.
Cool.
It's mind-boggling.
Yeah, so cool. Wait, as an investor, can I use the zip line? The other thing about this is like, this model that we're using is nothing like anybody's ever done either. Like, this is yeah. Nobody's doing conservation work in this, like in this format.
No, it's crazy. And you guys are gonna see the wins and the losses.
Thank you for the 25. Yeah, there's a lot of learning that we will be doing on the way. Anonymous, thank you for the 20. Thank you for the 20 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's very exciting.
One
Very
day,
exciting.
cameras in the trackers.
Cameras in the trackers. Yeah.
One day.
And one day, friggin' TVUs in the trackers and they're streaming.
Yeah! I'll get on that.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I can't.
No, you can't ride the zip line. Key focus, we're having a meeting. Anyway, yeah, I think it's so cool, and I think it's gonna be so cool to. Alveus moves so fast, and I never think about like how weird it's gonna be looking back at this footage, because now I can look back at footage of myself from even 2 years ago, and I'm like, wow, that looks so different. I mean, I look at collab footage from before we had that studio, and I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
that looks so bad and like old and
What?
different.
It's cozy.
It was fine, but it's like this is one of those streams where I'm like walking around feeling like, man, this is crazy. And I know in 2 years I can look back at the stream footage and be like, man, this looks so different. Or like, I can't believe that it ended up like this. Or like, can you believe this is what it used to look like? You know? It's so crazy to think about it that way. It was not bad. It just shows the progression. It's a little nostalgic. Yeah.
And someone asked a question about like scalability. Thankfully, like the wolves, we have to leave those guys alone. So there's not a lot of overhead that once everything's built, the overhead's really low on the wolves, keeping those guys there.
Yeah, it's not like our ambassadors.
Yeah.
Our ambassadors that are getting like training sessions and like carefully crafted enrichment that's made of like paper and birthday hats and stuff like that. It's very different care. Our ambassadors, obviously one of our goals with the ambassadors is that they're as comfortable as possible with people, because their whole lives are being spent here under human care with people. And so we want them to be really comfortable, and we want them to enjoy being around people. And so that means a lot of time is invested into developing those relationships. These animals are all going to be release candidates. So the less amount of time around people, the better. They're not going to get things that aren't natural forms of enrichment. They're not going to get meats that aren't something that they would be eating in the wild either. So it's a very, very different type of care. I just super long-winded explained exactly what you just said, but
No, that's better. That's great. Yeah, overhead, what's gonna be great, how we're building this is we're gonna have solar, hopefully offsetting all of our electrical costs. We're gonna have well here, septic, so like that cost is super low. And we will only expand as needed for like the administrative staff that we need, and for like building out projects. But honestly, because we're not open to the public, and because we're doing everything on stream and investing so heavily in technologies, our overhead is so low compared to our impact.
Yeah, dollar for dollar, yeah. Our impact goes absolutely nuts.
It's amazing.
If we were open to the public and we had staff dedicated to like public experience, guest experience, like sweeping sidewalks and like maintaining public bathrooms and food stands and making sure the public isn't like harassing animals, whatever. I mean, yeah, it's crazy to think about how much money would go into that. So we're really lucky to not have to do that. So thank you guys for watching this way. So sick.
It's amazing.
All the trash. Oh my gosh, the trash. I didn't even think about the trash. I'm stressing out about it like we're doing this. Like, yeah, I know. We're not doing this. It's just wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what this seems massive, and for us it is, but because we're not open to the public, it's actually not that bad. And we're gonna GC it ourselves, general contractor. So we're gonna save a lot of money there too. We already have people lined up to build it. We're just waiting for the permits and plans to come in, and then we'll be ready to go. So.
Freaking sick. Freaking sick, chat.
What are you excited about the most? Like what part of it?
Wait, I'll read this in. Who Bengal said, when did you even think about getting this new property? I don't know, honestly. I don't remember. It's been in my head for a long time.
February.
Yeah, it's been in my head for a very long time. And the man who owned this property is a friend of ours as well. And he's very, very supportive of our mission, and he's very, very kind. And he gave us a really, really great deal on this property too, because he wanted to see it go to something meaningful. And so we're super, super appreciative of him. There's a chance he's watching. He watches my stream sometimes. So shout out. But yeah, we were really, really lucky to know him and to have a really awesome neighbor. And it just worked out really great with really great timing. So pretty awesome. What am I most excited about?
Like what like little part of it?
What piece of it?
Yeah, like, oh, it's amazing that we're gonna get to the wolf stuff. But like, what's like the enrichment room? Like, oh my god, like you're gonna geek out on that one. I don't know.
I'm really excited about the staff facilities. Like, I'm really excited about second floor.
Yeah.
Like, office spaces. We're gonna have this really like open concept office space, and I think it'll be really awesome for all of our staff to move out of HQ is great. HQ works for what we need it to right now, but we are outgrowing it really, really fast.
So fast.
We have so many desks in there and computers and just too many people, and so I'm really excited about staff having really nice open spaces, and I think that'll be really awesome. I'm really excited about you guys living here also.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. But I'm excited. There's not a part of it that I'm not excited about. What are you most excited for? Conservation Technology Lab?
I mean, that's like a given. I think I'm really excited for the solar aspect of it, because I think Nick and I we're gonna start with this house as a test, because this is easier to like we can't do it on a bird of prey enclosure while they're in there, but we're gonna test it here because we have all the main panels. Long story short, test here. If it works out, we'll end up doing our own solar to save a lot of money.
Cool.
So.
Cool.
Great.
Cool.
I don't know. I wanted to get a canoe for that. Maybe we still get a canoe and we can do like little conservation episodes out in the pond.
People are asking about HQ. Yeah, so we've had a few ideas. One of the ideas that I think is a good idea but is annoying because we just built the studio would be to move the whole studio into HQ so that the studio is like way bigger. So same vibe, same rock wall, same plants and everything. It'll just be a way bigger studio. And then the studio will be all for reptiles and inverts. So we'll expand and the coral reef tank.
We'll pull the inverts out. In the nut house will be your invert room so we can get those specialty permits.
Oh shoot, right, okay. So the studio would be reptiles, coral reef, plants, whatever. And then the nut house will have inverts in. And then because if the inverts are in their own building, we can get special permits to acquire more invertebrates, bugs, different bugs that we can't currently get with permits because they share a room with the reptile room. So if they are in their own space, then we can get that building permitted and we can get a bunch of cool bugs to teach you guys about. And then the studio will then be reptiles, plants, coral reef tank, and all that. And then the HQ will become the studio.
The collab studio, is that what we'll call it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like for the ARRI studio, like we're probably not going to touch that for a while.
For a while, yeah.
Yeah.
We need it for a long time.
Yeah. So, and we might never. Maybe we just need a small part of it, and it becomes a lab or a breeding, another breeding spot.
Yeah, we're just nitty gritty. But one thing that I've always really liked and wanted are those giant glass boards that you can write on.
Oh, put that upstairs.
Yeah, there's giant glass boards that you can write on. It's like a light board, and you write on it, and then you just like inverse the whole screen, so that to you guys it shows up like I'm writing the correct direction.
Oh,
because I think I could do so much education that way. The last time I did something like that was the birds and bees stream where I was teaching you guys, but I was like drawing on my iPad. But I think being able to like do it here would be really cool to like draw and like teach you guys about stuff. I think having spaces to do stuff like that would be really great.
Yeah.
So.
That's fun.
Yeah, I don't know. We've got a lot of ideas.
Red Bull fridge win.
Red Bull fridge. Don't we? We don't have one.
No.
Oh.
I would work here for free if we had a Red Bull fridge.
Okay, right. Red Bull. You know, I went to that Red Bull party at TwitchCon.
Yeah.
And I walked up with Chandler, and he was like, "Is this the guy that loves Red Bull?" And I was like, "No." Like, we all drink it, but it's not the guy. So they know of you.
Dang.
Yeah.
They had Dylan Francis and Diplo out there, and I didn't get to see them. You know, they're EDM.
I know
like
who
DJ.
they are.
Oh, they're amazing. I love Red Bull. Next time, just too busy.
Next time.
I'm trying to like think of what other fun stuff. I might not even need a desk. I personally just bought really good price deal, the Apple Vision Pros,
I'm just gonna sit on the floor in this 2-story giant building.
and just work with like 10 screens. So I'm told it's gonna change my life. So we'll see. Overstimulate.
All right, chat. That is the tour of the new property. What do you think? Are you freaking excited? Is it awesome? So awesome.
Sign them out, Maya.
Yay, they said. Awesome, amazing. So much cool stuff. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Chat, thank you so much for all of your donations to the Pixel Project. $1 million in 3 days is unprecedented, and it's historic and freaking amazing, and we are so, so grateful for all of you. Nobody expected that to happen the way that it did, and we are so lucky. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being as excited as ARRI as we all are at Alveus. This is so, so cool to be doing together, like all of us together. And we love bringing you guys on these journeys and making sure that you're a part of all of it. And we just really, really, really appreciate your support. Someone said, what's the next fundraising idea? You know what's funny? As soon as we finished the Pixel mural, they were like, run it back. I saw so many people that were like, do another one. Do another Pixel project. I thought $1 million would take at least 6 months. It is going to take more than $1 million to build this facility, so we are just getting started. We have, they're saying part 2, run it back. Literally. Facts. I would donate to it. Do another one. All right, well, freaking I'll
Give me a year.
we'll think about it. We'll think about it.
Let's see where we get to by next year.
Thank you guys you guys are crazy. Thank you so much. Really, really, really appreciate you. Okay. Space, you can go ahead and start the raid to Alveus right now. I will be back on Wednesday. Everybody say thank you to our amazing Alveus team and say thank you to Connor. Connor's really been killing it out here.
No, I gotta get harder.
Okay, don't.
Sorry, stay hard. Like life's hard, stay harder. My bad.
All right, everybody's saying thank you. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. Goodbye. All right. Thank you, Jackson.